Interesting. Empty chair chose. Why? Let's go check the connection. Oh, we're back. We're here. All right. I wonder if the sound's working. Since there's 2 viewers, you know what? Let's just go open YouTube and see if we can hear anything. So this is not a complete waste of time. And we're going to be talking about wastes of time. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, it does work. All right. Sounds great. Welcome to the people of Portland and beyond, episode 55. And today's episode is going to be about toxic people, relationships that make no sense and you should just end. There's some people in your life you just have to cut out because you realize they waste your time. He was recently trying to book my friend on the show, and now I'm going to say former friend, because I kept asking questions about what her show wanted to be, which was going to be episode 55, which is now going to be me, because I wanted to ask her questions and flesh out a good episode and make it sound good. She said, "I'm sorry, this is too hard. I'm not going to do the show." And this was at 9 p.m. last night. It is now the next day, 2 p.m. It's cool to come in at 9 p.m. and tell me, "Oh, I don't want to do the show anymore because you're asking me too many questions, and this is too much for me. Forget it, I'm not doing the show." So I said to her, "Thanks for the notice and thanks for the time." It was up to that point that I deleted her, and I think she sent me a few more texts. And a picture, I'm going to go over that in a second. And basically I deleted that immediately, didn't even read it because I was so disgusted and I never wanted to speak to this person again. I think they wanted to come on the show and advertise their product pretty much like the lady who came on episode 5. She was talking about CBN, but she really just wanted to advertise her dispensary. Show is called People of Portland and Beyond. Do not come on the show expecting to advertise your product and not talk about yourself, because that's not what the show is. And I think that you're going to do that. If I think you're going to do that, I'm going to ask you as many questions as possible to make sure that you're not going to do that. And it's quite clear to me that she did plan on doing that. This is not an advertisement show where you can come on and talk about whatever it is that you want to push, because that's not what this show is. This show is about people. And cats. So, if I'm going to prepare for a show, and I think the person's going to say at the end of the show, "I want you to throw all the footage away because I'm not comfortable with the questions you asked me." Well, that sucks, and that's happened to me 2 or 3 times already. So I had a feeling that this was going to happen with her too. That I was going to ask her some questions that she didn't want to answer, or that maybe she answered and then regretted later. And by the way, I don't delete episodes afterward unless you say something really messed up. That's just not happening. I don't understand why people are so embarrassed by things that they say. You said it, and it's not a problem. Oh, man. So this is what I asked her. "So you just want to cover that topic and nothing else?" She goes, "Well, that's a lot to cover under that topic, but yes, sure, I can mention..." All right, we won't get into that. "What do you want to cover?" She tells me what she wants to cover. To me, it just sounds like an advertisement. Okay. I'll say, "What questions would you want me to ask?" Part of it will be called about you, because it's called People of Portland and Beyond. We, of course, will talk about the nonprofit too. We got to do this show tomorrow or Wednesday. I got to set up the studio again. So she's taking up all this time. I'm trying to get the show right. We schedule the show. Looks all good. So then I go, "Yeah, send me some questions. I'm not really prepared and haven't done this in a while. And send me some links I need to see so I can ask you about them." She sends me a bunch of pictures. Then seems like lashing out, says, "I can't formulate your interview questions." I didn't ask her to do that. I didn't ask her to do that at all, but that's what she said. And then I can give you an invite to the Facebook page and you can derive your own question. Never got that invite. We can meet beforehand to discuss as well, but it's your podcast. Okay. Yeah, I really trust that. I've heard that before. It's like, okay, send links, not just pics. I need info. Lucy, chill. What is going on? I'm pissed too. Again, I'll send you an invite to the Facebook page. I said, please send an article too. Send links to issues you want raised, discussed. Then I sent the Happy New Year thing. She didn't want to, there was no issues really that she wanted raised. Just wanted to be able to talk about some of the projects or events planned. Is that too difficult? So then I say, this is where it all got bad for some reason. December 31st, yesterday, should be fine, but if I run out of questions in that realm, I'll have us talk about something else. Okay. That's the question that got her. That's the statement that got this girl. This is when she didn't want to do the show. Because I just found out that she wasn't cool with me asking her about anything else, basically. So this was her response. I'm good, period. I hope you have a good new year. I appreciate this offer, but you are making this too difficult. Take care, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck responds like that? So I go, okay. Thanks for the notice and the time. She goes, yup, and sends a picture of a cartoon with a peace sign. By that time, I had deleted the text, blocked her, I'm pretty sure. And I don't plan on ever talking to her again because that's the last time she's going to waste my time. Now, if you think I'm in the wrong and that she was right, and email me at peopleofportlandandbeyond@gmail.com and tell me what's what. And if you think I'm right, then also email me at peopleofportlandandbeyond@gmail.com. Because I sure as hell think I'm right, and I cannot believe that. How is that making it too difficult? By me saying, if I run out of questions in that realm, we'll have to talk about something else. How do you just run away and cower at that thought? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get why anyone would react like that. So that's the end of her. I hope that she's happy that she responded that way, because it makes things a lot easier for me. I don't ever have to deal with that bullcrap ever again. Now let's go into the 2019 year in review. I did 54 episodes, which I'm very proud of. And I plan on doing this and maybe more. Doing that and maybe more this year. I do realize I took a 6-month break from doing any live shows. But now I'm totally into it again. Already have Fred Seghetti's going to be coming back on, the most popular YouTube episode of last year. Let's go over some of the numbers on SoundCloud of how some of the tracks did. So what shocked me was there was 2 episodes that are doing really well right now, and that's episode 51. Lance Vallis, the guitarist from Portland, Oregon, already got 338 views SoundCloud. And then there's Amber Red Photography, episode 49, and she's got 505 listens. And now these people are getting listens every single day, and I'm not sure why, but it's really cool. Lance Vallis, yesterday he got 6 listens. Amber Red, she got 5 yesterday. Every single day, these people get at least 6, 7, 9. Episode 49 got, on Sunday it got 9 listens. On Saturday it got 11 listens. And also Lance, 11 listens. Lance, 9 listens. I don't know why those 2 episodes both get played the exact same amounts of time on the exact days. Okay, Amber got 5 on the 31st, and Lance got 6 on the 31st. So yeah, those 2 episodes are doing really well. And I had some really good YouTube episode stats that we can get into as well. Of course, I think the best episode was the one where I talked to the life improvement coach, or I think that one was really cool, but didn't get that many views. But so I'm going to look at some analytics in the studio and report them back to you, because we're doing a year in review of 2019. Alicia Adams, 229 views. These numbers have changed, it looks like. Oh, wait, live shows, that's right. That was just the uploads. All right, let's go to the analytics section already. So top videos, BJ McNaughty. BJ McNaughty, episode 46, does very well on YouTube. Then you got Meg Fox, 99, episode 30, the model on Instagram and Model Mayhem. She does very well. Let's just see. Okay. That's just the last 28 days. So we're looking at lifetime stats now. Yeah. Meg Fox has 6,853 impressions so far. She got 516 views. But the important thing is average view duration. You know, Meg Fox only has an average view duration of 1 minute 28 seconds, so it didn't do that well. BJ McNaughty, while she has 380 views, it's only 4 minutes 14 second average view duration, so not doing that well. Watch time 26.9, not sure what that means. 7.5%. 26.9 hours total. Really, only people have only watched 26.9 hours of BJ McNaughty, despite having 380 views. Even though the episode's an hour long, that just tells you something. Now, Fred Seghetti, he has an average view duration of 20 minutes 55 seconds. And 403 impressions, which means a very low amount of impressions. Still, 349 views. 121.7 total hours for Fred Seghetti. But no, I'm wrong. 360.4 hours total of Fred Seghetti. So he's going to be coming back on the show. We got some ideas we're going to work out for this show. I got actually 2 segments I want to add to the show. One of them being, I'm going to tell you 4 different news articles. One of them is going to be from Portland. And you're going to have to guess which is the one from Portland, which is the news article that came from Portland. But only one of them is actually going to be from Portland, or vice versa, I forget. And the second one is going to be about rules, which is a real rule. I'm going to read you 4 different rules, and you're going to read which is the actual Portland rule. All right. One's going to be made up, or either 3 is going to be made up. Who knows? We'll figure it out. So I'm going to ask the guests when they come on, but since I don't have a guest, I really can't do it today, and I didn't even work out the segment. After that, we had, BJ McNaughty, Una Solitaire. Pretty much people click on the videos and they don't watch for that long, unfortunately. So, goal of 2020, get people to watch the videos longer. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but that would be cool. Now let's look at where this traffic is coming from. YouTube search, external. Channel pages, very didactic stuff. 63% of it coming from the United States. And then Germany, no, I don't know what. So that's about it, I guess, numbers-wise. Probably going to end the show early. Never really done a solo cast. I don't really know what else to say. But it was great talking to you guys. Looking forward to episode 56. Probably going to be Fred Seghetti. Looking to book some new guests right now. So if you got a pitch or an idea, I'm going to have some old guests come on still. We're going to have, Laura Tiggert's coming back. We're having Lance Vallis come back. He's already. I told him I wanted to come up with a new direction. I told Laura, since we already covered waxing, let's brainstorm and come up with some new ideas. And hopefully they don't come back at me and tell me, you know what, you're making this too difficult. I don't want to do the show. Because I actually think these people are my friends and like me. And they wouldn't fuck me over 9 p.m. the morning before, the night right before we're about to do the show. I don't think they would do that. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great new year. And if anyone messes with you, just do a podcast and angrily lash out and say what's what. Get it out of your system. And you'll feel a lot better about it. I'm going to go upload this to SoundCloud. I'll talk to you guys later.